back. So I'm going to tie this to be Chartreuse and red tip zonker salmon fly. Now the hook and the vise, this is a Partridge Patriot double in size 10 in black nickel. The thread we're going to use is the Uni thread 80 in red. So I'm just going to come in a couple of mil behind the eye of the hook. We'll get our thread started. Now where I'm starting the thread here, right there, is where I want to tie in the zonker strip, so that's my measurement. And we can break away the waist tag of thread. The tag in the rib, this is an ultra wire in hot yellow, so just catch that in. Just work our thread down until we're sort of way in line or slightly past the points of the hooks. Then I'm going to come around with 5 turns of the hot yellow wire, bring it in underneath the shank of the hook, and then we'll just work our thread up. Just keep it in underneath, then we can fold it back, pull the wire nice and tight, and then just work the thread back down. We'll bring our thread right down, tight up against our tag. Now the tail, you can use red bucktail. The bucktail that I'm using here has been dyed a fluorescent red. Now I'm just going to take a length, I want this to be twice the length of the hook or so, over the back. Just come around with a pinching loop, a couple of nice tight turns to secure it in. Lift the waist ends, trim those away. I'm going to add in some flash, 2 strands of mirror flash in red, so 2 strands here. Just come around with a turn, I'm going to fold them back. Now if you like flash in your flash, you could leave it all in, but that's enough for me, 2 strands there. At this point, just work your thread forward, just forget everything else. Just want to try and keep your body nice and smooth, well, as you possibly can. It doesn't have to be perfect. At this point, and work our thread back down. Right, now come down on the tail, like come in and hold the tail and the flash. Work the thread down, tight up against the bucktail. That's a retail into the body. You're looking at a large holographic Chartreuse tinsel. So, just got to lengthen this off. Now you could use gold dubbing on the body of this one too. It would look well. So that's our length of tinsel. Just offer that up, put it into the length of the body, and then just advance our thread forward, and then we'll come up with the Chartreuse holographic. Now just have a wee check, just make sure you're tight at the back. That's sitting straight for you on the camera, and then just advance your holographic tinsel forward and overlapping turns. There, follow that around with your thread, a couple of tight turns will catch that in, come in, trim away the excess. Now as you can see, that's where I started my thread off, so that was my measurement. And that's all one of the main things in fly tying is just getting your measurements and your proportions correct. That just takes practice. Now just bring up your wire for your rib, bring about 4 turns. 3 or 4 turns will hold this. You'll bend and break away the wire. Just bring our thread back down into position. Now we're going to get our rabbit strip, and this is the barred Chartreuse in red rabbit strip here. You can see it here. It's a lovely colour with the black bars, and I get this from Blob and Buzzer, and you'll find Blob and Buzzer online. Now, a wee bit off here, around about a centimetre or so. That's all you need for a size 10. Just take this, offer it up to the hook. Now, what we're going to try and do here is cut this into a pencil point, and we just want to try and catch in the point of the zonker without catching in too much of the under fur. Put a wee bit of moisture on this just to control the rabbit. Now it's much like the other ones I showed you. This is going to swim really well in the water, as you can see. Now, just to protect your zonker, just come in with a wee drop of super glue, just onto your thread, and just run this down over the head of the zonker. Now, we're loving the business. The front hackle, this is a whiting lacewing that has been dyed Chartreuse. So, just going to take our hackle, catch it in by the tip, fold the tip back, and break away the tip. Then I'll just come in with my scissors, stroke back the fibres, same like the other ones that I tied. 2 turns will be more than enough, I feel, on this wee pattern here. Now I'm just going to catch this in underneath. A couple of nice tight turns. Just come in and trim away the stem. Anything that wants to go forward, fibre there, just come in and fold it back, and then you can tighten up. Onto it. Now, that's your hackle in, your zonker. See, it's got a lovely profile. That's going to swim really well in the water. So even a wee bit of moisture just to control the rabbit while we finish off. And then just to finish off, just 2 jungle cock eyes. Just get 2 nice eyes off here, off the cape. That's her eyes there. Just come in and just stroke back the rubbish at the bottom. Just offer these up to the hook, and these are just loose turns, guys. Just put them on loose just to make sure that they're sitting right, and just have a wee check. Yep, happy enough with that. So just come in and hold the 2 jungle cock eyes, take a further turn down to the hook, just whip these back, the stems, and then just build up your head. Break away the stems at that point. Now, don't let your thread go, keep it nice and tight, and then come in and just do a whip finish. With your thread tight, come in, trim away your tan thread. Now, that's our wee fly finished. You're going to get plenty of movement in these wee zonker patterns. First coat onto the head, we drop a super glue, just right the whole way right round. Then once that dries, I'll come in and hit that with a couple of coats of varnish. So there you go, guys. That's the Chartreuse in red. That's the last one that I need to tie for this wee range, and they're heading out over to Scotland till an angler. So look, guys, you can see what you can do with zonker strips, and any colours, just match the bodies, match the bucktail. The bucktail's really there just to support the zonker, just to keep it, to give it that nice profile. You can even tie trout flies like this, you know, lures, maybe put a wee bead head and stuff on. There's lots and lots of stuff that you can do. So hopefully that's given you inspiration to go away and tie some of your own patterns, and just And that's what fly tying's about, just changing things up. Anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed that. Hopefully you're enjoying the videos, and many thanks as always for watching. And until the next time, please take care of yourselves, take care of the families, and I'll see you on the next one.